Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my setup for 2018 and 2019's bullet journal. So on the first page on the left I have just a bunch of stickers I put together, and then on the right I have a quote that says "One life gives you lemons," and then I drew a mason jar with a lemonade inside, and then it says 2018 to 2019 for the school year. So on the next page I have my future log, which is basically a overview of each month. So I wrote SMT WTFS for each day of the week on top, and then the numbers for each day of the month below. And then right now I am writing the months up on top of each box, and then I'm going to write important dates below just in bullet points. My next page is a little bit different. So here on the left I am drawing a year in pixels, which is basically how each day of the year went. And so I'm going to be drawing a box with a bunch of little boxes inside, and it's 31 by 12, so 12 columns for the 12 months and then 31 rows for the 31 days. So I kept it very simple, very clean. And then on the right side of it I'm making a key for the colors of each box, and so I chose black to be angry, annoyed, or bad-tempered, brown to be dissatisfied, unproductive, tired, sick, or lazy, gray for sad, lonely, insecure, anxious, and stressed days, blue for average, normal, or uneventful days, pink for happy, content, and fulfilled days, a brighter magenta type color for energetic, active, and productive days, and a bright yellow for joyful, hyper, and optimistic days. So each day I'm going to be coloring in a box with a color depending on how that day went. I love this because I want to be able to look back at the end of the year and see how the year was, and where in the year was it most stressful for me, and then also where in the year I peaked the most and where I was most happy. And so yeah, I think looking at that pattern would be super interesting. On my right side here I am making something similar along the lines of how my day is, but how my life is in general in different aspects. So this spread is called Level 10 Life, and basically you kind of track different aspects of life, and kind of like a habit tracker, but instead of habits they're more long-term and general rather than specific things that you want to accomplish every day. This is more general things that you don't necessarily accomplish, but things you can always be better at. So right now I'm drawing 10 prisms, and each prism has 10 levels. That's why it's called Level 10 Life, and we want to seek to reach the top of the level. So as your life goes on, or in this case since I'm doing it yearly, as my year goes on, I want to be able to color in each level of each prism. So the 10 prisms stand for 10 different things. Of course you can alter it because it differs from person to person. Like for example, some of the ones I found online, they had a section that said finance, and I don't pay bills yet, so I don't have things like finance or children, but I do have family as well as my studies because I'm still in school. So it will alter just a little bit depending on where you are in your life. The prisms I have are family and friends, personal development, spirituality, relationships, fun and recreation, giving and contribution, physical environment, health and fitness, career and studies, and hobbies. So if you want more information, I'll leave a link down below to a blog post about it, and then I'll also add some other ones that you can do that aren't related to me but may be related to you. When we turn the page, the next spread I have is very simple. It's just my 2018 to 2019 goals. I'm just going to bullet point a bunch of goals down. I wanted to make it very clean and simple because I tend to have a lot of goals, so I wanted to maximize my space. And then beside it, I just wrote a quote in a kind of like for a piece of paper that's taped on. Also very clean and simple. And the quote says, "Motivation gets you going and habit gets you there." Moving on from things that we want to accomplish, the next page I'm doing things that I want to do or places I want to go. So the left side, I did a bucket list. Right beside it, I did something similar, but this is places I want to go. I wanted to separate that from my bucket list or else my bucket list will be so long. I titled it All Around the World, and then I drew kind of like little Polaroids where the picture's supposed to be. I'm gonna draw like a little picture of that place, like for example, the New York City skyline. Moving on to the next page, similarly with the Polaroid theme, I did a spread called A Year in Polaroid, which is basically I tape in a Polaroid for each month of the year. So I measured out my Polaroids in my bullet journal. I love Polaroids so much, and I think it's so authentic and in the moment. Pictures too on the phone. I finished it off on the next page, and I went with the theme of friends because I imagine that I'll be taking most of these Polaroids with friends. So I drew Winnie the Pooh and Piglet's holding a big red balloon, and inside the balloon it says, "Good friends will help you until you're unstuck," by Winnie the Pooh. On the next page is also super simple. It's just a light bulb that says ideas, which is where I'm just going to drop down ideas that I want to do. And then right next to it, also very simple. In the middle, I just put what makes me happy, kind of like a gratitude page. On the next few pages, I have school related stuff. So the first spread I have here is my class schedule. I drew 5 clocks for each day of the week. Basically, I'm going to put down what class I have and what time. Each subject is a different color because I have the same classes more than once a week. And then on the bottom right, I put a little quote that says, "Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." And I love that quote so much. Okay, so my next pages are semester at a glance. So on the left, I put August, September, October, November, and December. That's the first semester. And I put a little calendar for each month, and then I'm going to write important dates. So that's what I'm doing on that side. And then on the next side is the meal plan. I put a box for each month, and then down on the side I put Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then up top I put 1 through 5 for each week. And then every day I'm going to color in pink if I went to the bean that day, and then gray if I did not go to the bean that day, so I can keep track. I'm making my money's worth and going 5 times a week, making sure that I don't go more than 5 times a week. And then on the side I put a little bowl of noodles because I love ramen. And then this final page is the semester master syllabus. So it's a master syllabus for the semester, and basically I section them off each month. I put a little calendar overview on the side, and then a bunch of lines going down each section for each month. And then I'm going to be writing down everything that's on my syllabus for all my classes, or like important things like quizzes, tests, projects, service hours, and then like chapel credits, which is like, because I go to Christian school, so we need chapel credits, and like days I have no class. So that is the master syllabus. So yeah, that is my 2018 to 2019 bullet journal setup. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a like and follow me on my social media. Everything will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.